Hi there, welcome to the Spy Store. Today we're going to be looking at our smart clock camera. Inside the box you're going to get a little bag with the charging cable and the wall adapter. We're going to get the device itself and a set of instructions we can see there at the bottom. So here's our device. The top here, it's got a charging pad for your phones, and on the back you've got all your buttons, your QR code, your slot where you put your charger, and a slot for your SD card. And on here, this is where the backup battery lives. You'll notice it comes with the ends on. You've got to take those off for it to be able to reach the contact point to work. So now we've got the device unwrapped, we'll go ahead and start the setup. What we are going to need to do though is make sure we've got the device plugged in, because this allows the charger on top to work. We've got the backup battery, but that's only if the power goes out, and that will only keep the camera and the clock going for a few hours after the power's out. The app we need to use is the IoT Living, which is this app here. Open this up, create our account on it, and then go through the add-in process. First thing to do when we're adding it is open our app, but then we close our app again and go to our settings. So we want to select the Blink Wi-Fi with the number that corresponds to the back of your device. Generally, it'll only be the Blink Wi-Fi, the only Blink Wi-Fi in your area. It'll ask you to put the password in. This password is 01234567889. Once you've done that, it will connect, and the top of your phone will have the 3 lines to say that you're connected to the Wi-Fi, but your Wi-Fi is actually won't be connected to the internet. Your phone might say no internet connection. This is fine. Just leave it connected to Blink. Go back to your device and press add. Press manual add to the one in the middle, and you give your device a name. So here we'll go test, and then this time we'll go scan the QR code, and that's the QR code on the back of your camera. And then you'll see it actually just autofills the rest of it for us. Press done and the tick, and then it'll say congratulations, device has been added. Press OK, and it'll give you this warning to modify or change the password. Just press ignore for now. Change that later if you really want to. And there we go, we can see the camera up and running. Now we're in here, there's a few different things we can do. We can go on snapshot, that'll take a photo of whatever the camera's looking at. We can also actually record. So to record, press that button, and whilst we're viewing the app, it'll record. As soon as we close the app, it'll stop recording, or it'll stop recording when we press stop record. You can go in through the settings. Once you're on these settings, this is where you connect your camera to your Wi-Fi. So you select network information, give it a second. It will load up options for you. You select your home Wi-Fi. Now you just need to make sure that you're using your 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. If you've only got 5, you can usually get in touch with your Wi-Fi provider and get them to split it for you to give you the 2.4 option. We select our Wi-Fi, and we need to make sure we put our password in perfectly here. Some passwords have capital letters and numbers. Make sure the capitals are on the right letters, and just give it a second, your Wi-Fi to connect. There we go. Here you'll see a tip, and it'll be about the time zone. Press yes. We can go back and we can sort out time zone later on if we want to. Now we're online. This means we can select the camera and watch from anywhere in the world. As long as this camera stays connected to the Wi-Fi, we can live view on our phones wherever we might be. Another thing for this camera is you can use an SD card. This SD card just lets you save footage for later on. Otherwise, you'll have to always be looking at the phone. So to put the SD card in, you'll see the TF slot here. Just take your card. Sometimes it's a little bit easier to do when they're before the device is plugged in. I like to use a little screwdriver or a little pin and just push it until you hear that little click. That little click means we're good to go. We can actually go through and play around with some of the settings. We select the camera, the little cog at the top with the settings. Gives us the option then to the record setting, motion detection. So this is one of the most popular ones people want to know about. We'll choose this, and we can do motion alert, give it a tick. That means now the camera won't record until motion's in front of it. So if it's a still room, you're not going to be wasting any data on your SD card, and you won't be getting notifications all the time. What will happen, if someone walks in front of the camera will wake up, start recording, you'll get a message on your phone, and then that lets you know there's someone in front of it, so you can actually watch at the same time. When that person leaves and the movement stops, the camera will keep recording for about a minute. This means then that if they do come back in the room and start moving again, it'll just be one continuous file rather than lots of little saved videos. So what we're going to do here is show you some example footage from the camera. So you can see here that this is in daytime mode, recording nicely. And we can also, at the moment, we've got it set into HD. It will automatically adjust the frame rate based on the internet and the Wi-Fi connection. So the stronger the connection you have, the higher and the better quality, which you'll see here in a minute when we turn all these lights down. So what we're going to do here is show you some example footage of the camera where we can actually place it up here, and now we're working on the camera itself. We recommend selecting automatic for the night vision mode. This means that you won't have to mess around when the room gets dark. The camera will actually just automatically change to night vision, which you'll see in a minute when we turn all these lights down. Another thing you'll notice is right now we're recording in HD. You can select HD or standard definition depending on your preference. And with the frame rate, the better your Wi-Fi connection, the better the frame rate is going to be, and the higher it's going to be, and the better footage you're going to get. So it's important to make sure the camera is in a nice strong Wi-Fi area. So we'll switch now to night vision. So right now you should actually be able to still see me pretty clearly. I can't really see the camera. Well, I can see the time and the numbers, but I can't see anything else in the room except for that, but you should still be able to see me pretty clearly. Let's switch back to daytime. If you have any other questions about our smart clock camera, feel free to get in touch with us here at the Spy Store. Thank you.